Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
Happy Groundhog Day,
Oh,
February 2nd. And in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, Phil saw his shadow this morning, which means there will be 6 more weeks of winter, according to local folklore. He grabbed the the groundhog out of the ground and started waving him around.
down at the Gobbler's Knob in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania.
Yep, Western Pennsylvania. Local dignitaries grabbed him out of this hiding place. But you know, over the last 10 years, his prediction has only been right 40% of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we need to just,
Stop doing it.
we need to do away with this.
Yes, this goes back over 100 years, I believe. So happy Groundhog Day. Here we will have winter this week.
We always have 6 more weeks of winter.
18 degrees now, wind chill 7, and tonight it's going to get cold. We'll have snow showers, gusts as high as 29 miles an hour, so our wind chill tonight and tomorrow could be as low as 15 below zero. So
Very
Wonderland.
cold. Very icy out there, too.
Mhm.
Very, very icy,
Yeah.
so be careful out there.
Be careful walking.
Be careful walking. I'm thinking about that ice we saw Tuesday night at Berkeley High School. They need to get their maintenance staff out and salt the walk, especially if you're going to have all those events there. They're very dangerous. We were talking about pregnancies, me and the fellas yesterday, and I thought I'd tell you the top baby names.
Is someone pregnant here now?
No, no one's pregnant. No one's pregnant. But we all know someone that is pregnant, so we like to give ideas for baby names. Do you know the top baby names of 2022? And I'll give you a hint. They're like the same as 2021. And
Emily and Jason.
no, that would be 1982. Olivia and Liam.
Liam, really?
Liam. Yeah.
We have a Liam in our family.
Yes, you do. Yes,
Yes.
you do.
Do we have an
Okay,
Olivia?
guess what number 2 is?
Conrad.
Noah.
Noah, really?
Noah.
Who would want to be
Noah, a close number 2. And
We haven't-
that's been like that for a while. And number 2 in girls is Emma.
Wow.
So how about that?
Return to tradition.
My name, Andrew, was the most popular baby name in 1982.
That's why we chose it.
Right.
Yeah.
Pick the most popular name.
Right.
Yeah.
We wanted you
Wanted me to
to be
blend in.
popular. No one last night won the Powerball. It is now going to be if it gets won on Saturday, it'll be the 6th largest Powerball, $700 million.
$700 million.
$376 million cash option.
Wow. It's crazy. Let me get to a couple nasty stories real quick.
Okay.
Okay, JV game last night. Adrian at Ypsilanti, and we don't have video of this, but I'm just going to tell you what happened. A young player from Ypsilanti was attacked on the court in the middle of the game. People came out onto the court. Have you
Really?
heard this?
No.
Yes. So, and this kid was assaulted and there was a fight, so they canceled the rest of the JV game, and then the varsity game was postponed. In Vermont, at a 7th grade game,
Not Vermont.
in Vermont, at a 7th grade game, there was a brawl, and a 60-year-old man ended up dying
No.
following this brawl. So, we talk all the time about like parents in the stands and things like that. It's anything can trigger these people to just snap. In the stands, like you don't know what other people are doing. So usually just 1 or 2 things and something can happen. But consider that a JV basketball game on a weeknight and a 7th grade basketball game on a weeknight. And we can't do that in our country for some reason.
It's just a game.
Craziness. So when you go to a ball game,
Stay.
just cheer for your team.
Stay in the stands.
Stay in the stands, leave the referees alone, and no swearing.
Good
How about
advice.
that, Vermont, too? Usually very, very good fans.
Vermonters, they're pacifists. They just sit there and
Well,
watch the world go by.
Not at that game, they didn't. So
somebody is stealing monkeys. Have you heard about this?
I have heard about this.
In Texas, someone stole a couple of monkeys earlier this, well, I guess just last week. They found them. They were hiding in a closet in an abandoned house down the road. But yesterday, 12 squirrel monkeys were stolen in Louisiana from a zoo. 12 monkeys, and I like the name of the zoo. It's Zooisiana.
Oh, that's very neat.
It's in Louisiana, zoo in Louisiana, Zooisiana.
What-
So, and there was also, besides Dallas, another zoo had monkeys stolen. We don't know what's happening to the monkeys.
You know what? What do you remember? Wasn't there there was like a toy or a food where if you return the box top, they sent you a monkey? Did you hear about this?
No.
Years ago?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if anyone heard. I don't know. A lot of people have monkeys.
People want monkeys as pets, but once they get them, they decide
Yeah.
that was a bad choice.
I don't know how much. Adam, how much does a monkey go for on the black market?
At least a couple $100.
Couple $100, couple hundred, 650 for a monkey. Which I tell you what, that's cheap compared to,
Well-
compared to like a purebred,
Well,
dog
I'm sure
or
that
something like
the
that.
monkeys stolen from the zoo, they're tamarin monkeys, so they were probably special.
Everyone
monkeys.
wanted a monkey. You remember the show Friends? Ross had a monkey,
yeah.
and then everyone in the world thought that it was okay to have a monkey in an apartment.
Yes, that spiked monkey sales.
It
for
sure
a
did.
while.
Sure did. Hey, coffee is community, and there's a lot of local coffee shops that are helping out our friends and neighbors from across the street. The owners of Fortress Cafe, Duncan and Elizabeth Bone. Elizabeth is fighting stage 4 breast cancer, and the following coffee shops are helping, donating some proceeds from those days' sales to the family for ongoing care and other things that they will need during this difficult time. So you can see right there next week, pick your place and make sure you get your coffee at one of those locations and help support one of our downtown neighbors.
Nice. Well, we don't have a real or not this morning, but we do have the latest Oreos flavor. And you can buy Oreos in probably 100 different flavors. The latest is the Most Oreo. It has the 2 chocolate flavored base cakes. That's what they call the black part of Oreos. And they've stuffed it. Guess what they stuffed it with?
More stuff.
More Oreos.
The stuffing?
They put Oreos in blenders, and then they cram all of that.
Oh, so it's like an Oreo mix.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oreo, smashed up Oreos in the Oreo.
I went to RJ's Metro the other day, and they had deep fried Oreos, and I got 6 of those. Those were very good as well. Oreos. Is there anyone who doesn't like an Oreo? Anyone? No?
They're
Anyone?
all right.
You?
They're okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I love them. I think they're great. I think they're really good. Jackson College has its Sportsman's Banquet February 11th. Buy tickets at jccmi.edu. Great
Are you
prizes, great fundraiser. I am going, yes. And I'm hoping to win an ATV.
Everyone will.
Yeah. The Jamie McKibben Daddy-Daughter Dance, February 10th. And February 11th, pick a day, call the rec department, and book your ticket for you and your daughter, you and your granddaughter, and enjoy the night. It's a wonderful time.
Tonight, a couple of things. It is the Chamber of Commerce Night of Distinction, and it's sold out.
Sold out.
Yeah. So originally they were going to limit tickets to 300.
Yes.
They sold 350.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
How about that? And you will you'll be there helping to work the evening, I think.
Yeah, I will be. Christy Siders and I will be the MCs. But you won't be there?
I won't. No, it's a big day for me and the girls. We are going to the Michigan game, and the girls are playing at halftime. So
That'll be cool.
it should be a good time. Yeah.
I'll text you the winners because that's
Do that.
something new. No one knows the winners. This is the best thing they've done is keep the lid on the winners' names for tonight's Night of Distinction. And there's an extra award this year. So they've added a couple
I don't know
extra-
anything
two
about
new
it.
categories.
I did apologize to Tim Booth that I wouldn't be able to be there. I love the Chamber Night of Distinction, but you know,
Yeah.
we're also missing, and some of the teachers are a little peeved with me. There's a school open house tonight,
Oh,
believe it or
really?
not, that we're missing. So there'll be about 15 kids short tonight, but that's okay.
Well, every state has a state flower, state bird, state this, state that. In New Mexico, yesterday in the New Mexico legislature, a lawmaker introduced a bill to have a state aroma. They want a state smell. And he's suggesting green chili roasted on an open flame should be the state smell of New Mexico.
What's our state smell?
What should it be?
Ours?
Yeah. The beach.
Huh?
The beach. You know, we have all the lakes.
No, we don't.
No?
No, it's salt water that you can smell and taste.
Yeah.
We don't have that. Geez, I don't
State
know.
smell.
I like the first day of spring smell, whatever that is. If we can
Yeah,
bottle
but
that.
it's got to be unique to Michigan. What smell would you have in Michigan that you wouldn't have in?
Come on,
say,
Adam. I
I
know
was
you.
thinking like gas or like motor oil. or
Motor
something
oil,
like that.
yeah. Smog.
Yeah.
I would suggest. I think about a food. Like, well, if Jackson had
Coney.
the Coney's.
Coney smell.
Coney's,
I like that.
or Hinckley's.
Yeah.
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 So-
At least we don't smell, you know, I wouldn't say the farmland smell like Ohio or Indiana. They're the farmland states.
Farmland smell.
Farmland smell. Yeah.
Well, it's likely to pass, and I think it's probably a good idea. But
Yeah.
we've got to come up with one. I think that's the legislature needs to do that.
Adam, do you know our state bird?
I have no idea.
Kirtland warbler.
AKA robin.
Oh.
Oh, no, they've changed it.
But it's a robin.
no, it's Kirtland
Really?
warbler. Yeah,
I don't
they
like that.
used to be the robin. They
Did they all
changed it.
die off? All the robins?
No, they're still
It should be
around.
the cardinal, the northern cardinal, I think, as well. My favorite bird.
The change has been made. It's done.
Let's get to some sports.
Okay.
Let's get to our scoreboard, brought to you by our friends at Extreme Dodge. There's no robins. There's no fighting robins on our Extreme Dodge.
Is that any of the? Do we have any schools in Michigan with the Robins as their name?
That's what I don't think we do.
Roscommon Robins.
I don't know. Maybe we do. Boys basketball, Addison 46, the David Rice Warriors 39, Camden Frontier 56, Jackson Christian 46, Michigan Center 51, East Jackson 37, and Manchester 68, Vandercook 43. Some wrestling action from last night. Bronson beat Concord. It was Jackson big over Lumen Christi. Michigan Center over Grass Lake. Northwest over Penfield. East Jackson shut out Vandy and beat Stockbridge pretty good as well. It was Western over Penfield. In high school hockey, both our local teams had good nights. Jackson United 5, Ann Arbor Huron 2, and then Lumen Christi beat Kalamazoo United 8-0. On deck for tonight, we've got Columbia Central at Dundee, Tecumseh at Jackson, girls basketball, Concord at Springport, Burr Oak at Jackson Christian, Manchester at Napoleon. Then there's your bowling, gymnastics, and swimming schedule as well.
One other sports note, the Jackson Lumen Christi wrestling event, it was senior night, and Trevor Morehouse, a senior, he won his final home match with a pin, and he earned his 100th career win. Wow, way to go, Trevor Morehouse.
From
That's amazing.
100, that means he beat up 100 kids.
Way to go.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very good.
And the other sports note from yesterday, I think you mentioned that Tom Brady officially retired.
Officially
again.
retired, and you know.
Do you remember Fox Sports hired him after he retired the first time?
That's what I heard.
Is he still hired?
I don't know.
Greg Olson hopes not. I think
I think Greg's out. I really like Greg
he's got
as a
better.
person,
Yeah.
as a father, as a football player, but as an announcer, I think he's good, not great. So we'll
Well,
see.
you know,
I
we don't
listen
know.
to Tom.
We don't know how good Tom would be.
He'll
in
be
the
great.
booth.
He'll be fine. He'll be great. He'll be great. He has more football playing experience than anyone in the history of the league. So, and he's the best to ever do it. So he should know more than Tony Romo.
Well, there's rumors that Fox is thinking of starting a Powerball, not Powerball, pickleball broadcast, and that Tom Brady would be on that.
I can see that a lot of the pro sports athletes are investing in these pickleball teams, which is the next big sport out
And
there.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yes, yes. Forgot about him.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a great show lined up. We're going to get things started with guests from the Center for Family Health Dental Clinic right after this.